When people show up on that day, they show up in different groups. They're not all the same. So then the narration of the Prophet says what? Says, yes, there are people from my ummah, they show up, but they show up afwaja. They show up in groups. Okay, so what are these groups? And he mentions 10 different groups roughly. And he says some of them will show up as monkeys. They show up as an animal. And he says it's because they were committing this sin. And this narration in particular says they are the ones who used to spy on others. They used to take the personal information of others, share it with others. And he says some of them will show up as, na'udhu billah, God forbid, as pigs, swine. Why? Because this was the one, whatever they put in front of him, he consumed. He had an animalistic lifestyle in this world. You don't see it in this world. Because the reality of things don't show themselves in this world. When you show up in the next world, then he's resurrected with this animalistic feature, this animalistic characteristic. And the narration of the sixth Imam says there are people who are extremely arrogant. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala resurrects them as ants on the day of judgment. An ant. Why? Because people will walk over them on that day the way they used to walk over people in this world.